some meeting the venture capital to understand what is happening. So when I went to Germany, almost in every sector, Germany was far ahead, right? I look at the roads, far ahead than India. I look at anything, even a juice making machine, right? I was actually very fascinated when I saw this orange squeezer. I actually took a video of it and sent it to all my friends. Even the people who were staying in the US, they also said they don't have something like that. So in many of these things, Germany was far ahead. Then I go and meet internet entrepreneurs. Especially, there's this one company, just before going to Germany, a college junior of mine came to me and said he wants to start this internet business. And he told me the idea. The idea is, he says, I mean, his thinking was the best of the people, people are not actually looking for jobs. They're not creating their CVs and uploading it on Naukri, right? But how do you hire them? So the way people hire them is they just go to LinkedIn, or there are so many other thought leadership forums like Quora and etc. So they go there and see who's an expert in a particular subject, and then try to reach out to them on LinkedIn or other sources, even when they're not seeking jobs. So he said, why should everybody go through this manually? Can I write a software which will just go and scrape the whole web? Right? You go from site to site, and see the comments that people leave. Let's say there's an article that is published in Times of India, and then look at the comments people are writing, and then identify who is the subject matter expert in this, and then go. Today, all of our social profiles, all of our profiles are actually present in social media, either in LinkedIn, Facebook, 20 other places, right? So he had this idea to actually go through the web and create a CV for each person, looking at the social profile on internet. And that was like a very innovative idea. And he wanted to do it because of his own experience. When he was hiring people, this is the way he was doing it, but there was no automation in that, so he wanted to automate that. I was very thrilled. And one of the things that I have is, I'm very excited about innovation. So when he wanted to do it, I said I'll write a check. So I invested in that company, and then I went to Germany. And in Germany, when I was meeting internet entrepreneurs, I come across this company called Talent Wunder, which is doing exactly the same thing, right? And then I was very surprised. I was asking him if he had learned about this company in India, or I called up this founder and asked him if he had learned about this company in Germany. And he was saying that both of them didn't know of each other. So one of the big learning for me is in all the other sectors, the developed nations are far, far ahead of developing nations. But in this sector called internet and mobile, the developing nations and the developed nations are actually emerging almost at the same time. The innovations that are happening there are also happening in India. In some cases, actually, India is ahead of other countries. Like for example, Red Bus we had in India for 9 years. And then in Germany, the Red Bus equivalent was there only for 2 years. 2 years back they started, something like this. So I think it's a great opportunity for us in India to really build, participate in the internet and mobile revolution, and be on par with all the other nations out there. Then I also got curious. Actually, I was thinking, why is that industrial revolution we were behind, and why is that in internet revolution we are ahead or on par? I don't know how true it is, but anecdotally, when I met people and etc., I was told that when the industrial revolution happened, the big inventions like electricity, even the Newtons and the Einsteins and etc., they were all in Europe. They invented something, they gave it to the people, and the entrepreneurs there actually looked at how to apply that. They applied that and created the industrial revolution, right? And for that information to come from Europe to India, it took a lot of time because there was no communication and etc. Right? But in internet revolution, anything that is invented, innovated this minute, the second it is available to person in Silicon Valley in the US or in London or anywhere in the world, the same second it is available to the person in Bangalore or in India. So that is how inventions and innovations in internet era are moving across countries. And that probably has given us a lot of opportunity to be on par with many other countries in the world. And I looked at the implications it can have to us in India. I mean, I'm pained. Frankly, I'm pained. During Red Bus, we used to spend on ads. Usually, ads are either on Google or on Facebook. And every month, we would spend like maybe a lot of money actually in crores on Google and Facebook. And all this money was given to Google and Facebook, which are not from India. It's okay. I was not pained by the fact that they're not Indian companies, but I was pained by the fact that every rupee that I'm spending here, my customers are in India, my bus operators are in India, I'm in India, and to make a transaction between bus operators and customers who both are in India, I'm paying somebody who's outside India. And the pain to me was every time I pay them, it is converted to dollars, and every time it is converted to dollars, we have to bow down in front of the others. So I was thinking, how can we really reduce this trade deficit, right? I mean, China has done it and etc., but it is done at a huge cost to their natural resources. But I think in our internet revolution, like we have seen Zomato come here, Redbus go out, InMobi go out, and etc. So I actually feel so thrilled that every time somebody transacts on Zomato in Dubai, the money that is made by Zomato Dubai is converted to Indian rupees when the Indian parent wants it. So I think, I think this is one place, because of our natural advantages of size, like I said in Malaysia and etc. This is one industry which can actually, I think if it is done well, can reduce our trade deficit with almost minimal cost to our natural resources. We don't have to cut tree to write software. We don't have to, I mean, some electricity, but not a big impact on our natural resources. So I think it is very, I'm actually very excited to see what this internet and mobile revolution does for our country and for our entrepreneurs, and I think India as a whole. Thank you very much.